There is a lot of excitement in Sea Point this morning. Our little studio comes alive as Grant is a complete gangster. Grant Hinds joins us. I know he is very pumped for what I'm sure has to be the game release of the year. There have been 4 editions. It really doesn't need an introduction, but Grand Theft Auto has just released its 5th edition. You must be pumped, bro.
I'm extremely excited. This is one of my favorite video game series of all time.
And it really did break all of the rules, and it's pretty much changed the way that we look at a free roaming environment. I think we should get a bit of background, see how far this game has come. This franchise has developed to what is now, as I understand it, the most expensive computer game ever made. Let's take a look.
One of the biggest moments in gaming this year is the release of Grand Theft Auto 5. It's a game that grew up with its audience over the past 15 years. In 1997, DMA Design, now Rockstar North, created a little game by the name of Grand Theft Auto, which proved rather popular. And 2 years later, the second game in the series, GTA 2, was released. But it was GTA 3, which hit the shelves in October 2001, that served as the real breakthrough for the franchise. Set in Liberty City, the game brought a third-person perspective to the series, and a GPS-triggered mini-map made its debut. What really made it a hit is that the game essentially invented the open-world action game genre, in which players are free to roam at will and spend hours fashioning their own brand of mayhem. Plus, it featured a soundtrack to die for. In 2008, GTA 4 was the first game to be released on both Sony and Microsoft's platforms simultaneously. GTA 4 also introduced online multiplayer to the series for the first time. Now the world has Grand Theft Auto 5 fever. With a budget of over $137 million, it's easily the most expensive game ever made. But is it worth all the hype?
Just commenting now that the character on screen looks a little bit like Bradley Cooper after maybe The Hangover 8, 9, or 10. It looks awesome. The graphics look insanely good. And I think you've got to really take on board that this is a free environment. You can go anywhere, do absolutely anything you want, break the law.
They call those games open world games. I just want to preface this that this game is for adults. This is not a game for children, but like a lot of good movies out there, that is generally the case. This game has took $170 million to make. Okay, that is the second biggest entertainment franchise of all time, second only to Pirates of the Caribbean: A World's End, which took $300 million to make. And they made that money back in pre-orders. Before the game even came out, they made their money. That's how anticipated this game is.
So what is different? What sets it apart? Why is it so eagerly anticipated?
It's just so ambitious. We're in a world called, a part of a city called Los Santos, as you can overlook and see in the distance over there. This is kind of like Los Angeles, and the world is bigger than all the GTA worlds.
She's trying to talk to you, bro. She's trying to call you over. Just go and
Look,
talk
I know you've got ways with the ladies, bro, but like,
that's
yeah,
you,
not in a video
game.
game.
A nice suit. Just go and have a chat.
But the way they've dealt with the narrative, so the world is massive, and you can do like a ton of different things. You can base jump, you can skydive, you can fly jets and planes and cars. But they've got this ability to cut between different characters. So I'm going to show you now. There are different stories, and it just lets you zoom out. And with this way of telling the narrative, there's a very exciting 3-person story that they can tell, sort of like a television series, something that they've never been able to do before. And now we're just jumping into another character, which I left in a car about 15 minutes ago, and I'm back inside the car.
Driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah?
Driving on the wrong side of the road.
You're a gangster, man.
And I'm using my cell phone while driving.
Can these 3 characters that you play, can they interact with each other?
They can interact with each other, and that's kind of the point. Their lives intertwine, sort of like Ocean's 11 in a sense. And the narrative, GTA gets a lot of flack for being quite adult, but the story is generally about the farce of the American dream. Why these things, these criminal activities, why doing everything you can to strive to be bad is actually to your own demise. And that's actually the big ironic story of the game.
I hope you're listening to that.
And like it's genius. It's brilliant. GTA 4 was genius, and they've continued that same tone and that same satire in with GTA 5.
He's even got a pimp limp. You can check. I think he needs himself a car. Now, I know everyone wants to get their hands on this game. We're going to give you the opportunity to win it, along with an Xbox as well. There we go.
With an Xbox.
There we go.
Look at that car.
Hey, just get out. I'm taking your car. What you've got to do is SMS your name, city, and the word game to 33728. That's game to 33728. You could be the very lucky South African who gets your hands on one of these unbelievable games. Dude, is there not a danger of losing yourself in this free-flowing kind of game?
It takes about 40 hours to finish, so yeah, like if you've got 40 hours to kill, this is a nice way to kill them, you know what I'm trying to say?
I love it. You get to live vicariously through your character. How much better is this than 4?
It's leaps and bounds, as far as I know. It's the same core gameplay is there, so if you picked up GTA, you'll know what it's like, but it is better in terms of the engine and what they've done with the game. So the scale is big, the engine is bigger.
Oh, he's a happy man.
Let me play the game,
He's
right,
a happy
guys?
man. Concentrate on your mayhem. Good luck. I hope you get your hands on one of these
got
games.
darts or something?
We still got more
I'm gonna play
performances to
games.
come. We're going to look at
Real
real
games.
live cars as well. You want to stick around and do something really criminal. Come on. Now that's like just normal day in South Africa.